Welcome back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Friday, April 12th. Was it the 12th? Yeah, April 12th. I've been busy this morning relisting some items, changing the prices and changing from free shipping to calculated shipping. That's one of the changes I'm making in my stores. I've got 2 eBay stores. For those of you who don't know me, you might be new to the channel, my name's Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller. I also do some freelance photography on the side, but this channel is more about staying busy. It's the day of a life of a reseller. I tell you everything that's going on in the business. I show you guys what's sold. I show you what I plan to list. I tell you a little bit about the ins and outs of the eBay world and how I hope to make a little bit more money out of my stores in the upcoming year. We got all kinds of plans, so come on back. But first, let's get into what sold. We're going to take a look and see what sold out of the big store. Like I said, the big store has over 4,000 items in it, so it's probably the biggest endeavor. The other one has about 2,000 items, probably half as much work, obviously. So the big one, we had 5 sales today, I think. Let's take a look and see what sold. There you see it, 5 sales for $101.89, $101.89 for 5 sales. Got a bit of a late start today, so before we pack those orders, I'm going to have a bit of lunch, and then we're going to get after it, pack those orders, get them ready to go to the post office today. I'm hoping to get some listings up and then head into town, drop those orders off, and then maybe visit Lake Padden, go for a nice run. That's the plan. Let me show you what we got for lunch today. There you see it, a couple sandwiches, a handful of grapes, and today we're trying a Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper. So funny story about that Dr. Pepper. I don't usually buy a lot of soda. We don't keep it around the house very much, but the last storage unit I bought had that brand new sealed Diet Dr. Pepper. Threw that one in the fridge. So the storage unit is filling my thirst today. We're going to get that Diet Dr. Pepper, see if it's still got a little fizz left into it. Some people call it the storage locker challenge, when you try to eat or drink something out of a storage locker. I wouldn't recommend it, but in this case, since it was sealed, we're going to go ahead and chance it. In addition to that Dr. Pepper, there was also this. This is a 1 in a melon. These are little candies. This was also sealed. I tried those last night, and they are quite tasty. Little watermelon candies. First item sold for $19.56. It's a Calvin Klein blue men's striped dress shirt, long sleeve, extra large, $18.34.35. Second item sold for $44.85. It's a pair of Under Armour men's black and yellow Micro G clutch fit basketball shoes, size 11. Third item sold for $6.89. It's Blazing Saddles DVD video movie comedy western 30th anniversary starring Mel Brooks. Fourth item sold for $15.04. It's a lot of 2 wooden nutcrackers, a guard and a drummer boy, purple, gray, white, and red. Fifth item that sold out of the big store sold for $15.55. It's a Nike white Legacy 91 black swoosh hat, strap back, one size fits all. Alright, I'm going to go locate those 5 items. We'll get some shipping labels printed and get them ready to go out to the post office. Alright, there they are. 5 orders for over $100. We're going to get some shipping labels printed and get those ready to go out to the post office. Alright, there they are. 5 orders ready for shipping labels, and here come those labels. Let's get them printed and get these orders out in the mail. Alright, we got 5 more orders for the tote, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, just logged into the small store. Looks like we had 1 sale out of the small store. Let me show you what sold. Here it is. This t-shirt sold for $15.16. It's an extra large Ralph Lauren polo red cotton short sleeve crew neck t-shirt. Alright, here it is. 1 order out of the small store, and here comes this label. Get this label printed so we can add this to the tote. Alright, one more for the tote. We're filling up nicely. So it's about 4:30 now. I'm gonna head into that photo station, get some photos taken, and then of course we gotta drive those orders to the post office today. So of course I'll take you guys with me, but let's get in that photo station first, find some fresh inventory to get photographed and listed. Alright, I'm still working through this tote of DVDs that came out of the last storage unit, a big tote of DVDs. We've been working through it all week. We got 5 more set out here. We're getting them ready to be photographed. Let me show you what we found today. Today we're going to start with Monty Walsh. It looks to be some sort of Tom Selleck Western movie. We got this one here, Rob Roy, starring Liam Neeson and Jessica Lange. And we got the Stanley Kubrick's movie, Full Metal Jacket. And then we got Zoolander, starring Ben Stiller. This is the special collector's edition. And finally we got Toy Story 3. The Disney Pixar movie. So we got those 5 movies. We're also going to photograph a couple more sneakers. Let me show you which sneakers we're going to be working on today. Alright, the first pair are these. They look to be blue on blue. Not perfect condition. Probably pre-owned. But definitely nice shoes. We might have to clean the bottoms a little on those. But nice looking shoes. And then these Jordans. These are also not brand new, but they are in very good condition, good pre-owned condition. So we'll clean those up. We'll get the stuff off the bottom there and get them ready to list. Looks like they've been only worn a handful of times. Same with these over here. So we'll have to do the comps on these, check out the model numbers and see what they're going for. But definitely some high-end sneakers. We'll get them cleaned up and ready to list. And they'll come in these boxes. Not sure if these are the original boxes, but we're going to stick with what they got and get them listed. So in addition to that stuff, I'm also going to tackle some clothing items. We got some stuff that came out of the wash, the last load of wash, some men's and women's items. Not the kids stuff, some men's and women's items. The last unit had tons of kids clothing. We're going to hold off on that for a while, but we'll get through the adult stuff first. And then we can bulk up that kid stuff, but we got a stack here ready to go. Here it is. I'll spare you all the details, but we got it with some athletic pants, a dress, looks like some jeans in here, some sweatpants. I remember those nice. I think they were Hurley sweatpants. A hoodie, this graphic t-shirt, this Halloween t-shirt, some more jeans. There's a scarf, not sure if I'll list that or not, but some items here that we can definitely get photographed and make a few bucks off of. Alright, we got a stack of fresh inventory photographed and ready to be listed. But first I'm going to run my orders to the post office, so let's go. Alright, as you guys saw, the orders have been dropped off here at the Bellingham Post Office. Next stop is Lake Padden. Beautiful day out. We're going to head to Lake Padden. We're going to get some miles in on the trail there. And then, of course, we'll finish up with a little gratitude. Alright, as you saw, we made it here to Lake Padden, so I'm going to get the miles in. I will report back with a few moments of gratitude. Hopefully you guys can think of a few things to be grateful for as well. We'll do that next. Alright, another successful 2.6 around Lake Padden. I'll probably get today an 8 out of 10 just because that sun was out. Kind of makes a big difference to me when that sun is shining. And went gloveless, no gloves today, still wore the hat, but it's getting a little bit warmer out there. Maybe an 8 out of 10 to rate the day too. It's coming on springtime and we're finally getting some of that glorious weather, so gotta be grateful for that. Mother Nature is smiling upon us, so we can look forward to a few more beautiful days this spring and really get out in it and enjoy that weather. So I was running out there today and I was thinking about decision making again, how it can impact our lives in a beautiful way. You'd make a few decisions in your favor, put a little extra time into this or that, and it can really affect your life, put you on the right direction, put you on the path that you want to head down. I think today was a bad decision-making day for me. Didn't put the time and effort into certain things that I should have. But the glorious thing about decision-making is you get 7 days a week. You can turn things around really quick. Even if you're just making the right decisions on one day, it can drastically affect your life at the end of the year. I was just thinking about taxes, You put away $100 a month, 12 months, you have enough to pay taxes, pay all those fees, pay someone to do your taxes, all that stuff. So it's a small price to pay, maybe think about it now and you'll benefit from that down the road. In the eBay game, that same thing applies, make some good decisions, put some concentrated effort, a couple hours a day can really change the bottom line. It doesn't take a lot, just putting the nose to the grindstone and getting photos taken, getting listings up, and you can make it happen real quick. So obviously this YouTube channel, you guys only see a snapshot of what I'm doing. You see me cleaning out all these storage units, putting some work in, getting these listings up, getting orders packed and out to the post office. That's all just a little bit of work, but if you think about the time you have in a day, there's a lot of wasted time. I'm spending time watching podcasts, I'm spending time considering this and that, all kinds of things that really don't help with the business. So sometimes you waste a day away and that's all right, but if you make a consistent effort to just be wasting time all the time, that's not going to lead you down that right direction. So sometimes you got to reassess things and change your ways a little bit. And I think today was kind of one of those days where, all right, I had a lazy one today, but tomorrow we got to turn things around. And sometimes it doesn't take much, to put that green light go. You've been sitting at that stoplight for a while, and you need to hit that acceleration pedal and make things happen. So I think we got this weekend ahead of us, so we can make some plans and just do that, make some things happen, YouTube-wise, eBay-wise, life in general, think about what you want to do in the future, how you want to impact the world, and just take a step forward. So I was looking at my YouTube numbers, and we have that 4,000 hours of watch time. That's the goal we're looking to achieve in order to get the channel monetized. And right now I'm sitting at about 1,600 hours, which is pretty great. That's a lot of hours for you guys to be watching, and I appreciate that time. But we want to get to that 4,000 so we can earn that paycheck. And there's certain milestones that you hit, that 500 subscribers and 3,000 hours, and then they unlock certain perks, certain things you can add to your channel. So that's probably the next milestone we're looking at, that 500 and 3,000 hours. So that's kind of the little hurdle on our way to that 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. So that's still the main goal. That's still what we're chasing, but we're just a step away from that next goal. So I want to thank everybody for helping me get a little bit closer to that. And I think I'm going to try a few different things and really try to boost some views. And so look for that on the channel, some different things than I've been posting before. And you might like it, you might not, but give it a watch and let me know what you think about it. So I guess one thing I can be grateful for is that, I do have this ability to turn things around pretty quickly. I have a bad day, you take a run around the lake, and it's like a cure. Exercise can be like a cure to the doldrums. You have a bad morning, you get out, you get a nice run in, and you're feeling better about life. You go home and you tackle the afternoon, and so you can change yourself, you can change who you are in each moment. I was writing something about the you and the I, and how that changes in each environment that you enter. Who you are with your family is different from who you are with your friends. Who you are with your friends is different from who you are in a strange setting with your peers. So you can change. I'm shy around people I don't know. Most people are. I'm more open around family. I'm more able to joke around and be my true self around them. So,
you know, who you are changes from your environment to environment, so that's pretty normal. But I'm grateful for that change. You're grateful to realize that you have that ability to morph into whoever you want. You know, oftentimes people say the chameleon is like a relative of the snake. You know, it's one step away, but you know, the chameleon can be a great benefit to you. And being able to change your colors in different environments is really a great attribute, in my opinion. Of course, you know, some people might disagree with that. You know, they might say it's like Jekyll and Hyde, he's two-faced, that sort of thing. But really, you know, being a chameleon and changing your colors and changing who you are and how you interact with each other is a way to adapt and overcome the environment, you know. If you have certain affliction that are preventing you from doing this or that, you know, putting yourself in an environment where you're comfortable and you can be your true self might be the cure to that sort of thing. You know, if you're socially a little bit inept, then put yourself in that right situation, surround yourself with those right people, and be the chameleon that you need to be to really thrive in the environment that you are in. So I guess I'm grateful for that lesson. You know, I've kind of learned that now that you don't have to be, you know, somebody else. You just have to be yourself. You know, whichever environment you go into, any new situation, you know, just be a version of yourself and lead with an open heart, a good heart, and be kind, and people will accept you. Yeah, it seems like the longer you're on this planet, the older you get, there's certain lessons you learn in life. And as you hit middle age and you approach 50, you realize all those petty little disagreements you have with certain people and certain environments don't really matter that much, you know. You waste your time a lot of times in your early years fighting yourself and fighting with the others, and it's really just a bunch of nonsense. You shouldn't waste your time on that stuff, shouldn't waste your time thinking about that stuff. A lot of times, you know, you enter a room and you think everybody's thinking this or that about you, and really, they're not really thinking about you at all. So that's one lesson you learn as you get a little bit older. You're not really the center of attention, although sometimes, you know, you might seem that way, you might feel that way, that all eyes are on you, but that's truly not really the case. Seems like in certain situations, you know, there's a lot of people that want to try to stand out. You know, I've always been the opposite. I've been the one that wants to blend in, wants to kind of be the fly on the wall and watch the world swirl around me, whereas, you know, some people want to be that center of attention and have all eyes on them, but in reality, that doesn't really appeal to me. Of course, saying that, when you start a channel like this, a YouTube channel, you're kind of asking for that sort of thing, you know. Look at me, watch this, what I'm saying, watch this channel, watch what I have to say, give a damn about this or that or the other. Whatever you're talking about, you're trying to put that spotlight on you for a moment, you know, but there's certain ways to go about it, to, you know, try to put that shine on others. And that can really help a channel take off. I've noticed that. So I'm going to try to focus on doing a little bit more of that in the future. I mean, I've done a little bit of that on my channel, but I think I need to put an effort into doing a little bit more as this spring hits us, and point this camera at somebody else besides just myself. So I think that's the plan as we move forward. Try some new things, you know, meet some new people, have some new adventures, you know, and record it all. Put it out there to the world and let them know what they want to see. You know, don't put it on my shoulders to determine that all the time. You know, I can kind of lead this channel where it wants to go, but I'm going to let you guys decide that, you know, how you interact with me and how much you view this or that or the other will determine what I put up on the channel. So feel free to let me know in that comments what you like, what you don't like. You know, it's an open dialogue, and I always like to hear from you guys. So having said all that, I think we're going to call an end to the gratitude moment. Of course, I encourage everybody to take a few moments yourself and think about what you're grateful for. Write it down, speak it out into the universe, tell a friend, and hopefully that will help enlighten their lives and yours. So we're going to go take a look at Lake Padden, see what it looks like today. Hope that sun has not gone down yet. It's a little bit later, but it is staying lighter, much later these days. So hopefully we can get a look at that sunset and give you guys a look as well. Alright, here it is, Friday night at Lake Padden. Here's a look at the lake today. As you can see, that sun is shining over there. Looking pretty nice over there. Just ran around the lake and conquered that 2.6. So here's a nice Friday night view. So I do kind of like that there's an area here you can walk around along the shoreline now. A little bit of extra space out here. Kind of fun to crunch on these sticks. I like that sound. You guys hear that? Crunchity crunch, crunch, crunch. Alright, it looks like I talked a little too long. I was a little too grateful that sun just set behind those trees over there. You might be able to catch a glimpse of it over there. Right between those trees, that's where it went down over that way. So we just missed it, but we'll get it next time, I guess. So it is still a little chilly out here. It's a little windy, especially after a run and you cool down a little bit, but it was a pretty nice day when that sun was hitting you in the face and you're running around the lake. So look forward to some more sunny days. It always makes life a little bit nicer, in my opinion. So I'm out here looking for that friendly duck again. Last time we were out here, we had a duck swim right up on us, say hello. So we'll see if he's out here again. So when I say he, I don't really know it's a he. It might be a she, who knows, right? We're gonna walk along the shoreline here a little bit more and see if maybe there's some wildlife out here to show you. Yeah, it's pretty still out here. Not much to be seen, just peaceful water, blue skies and trees. So nice day here at Lake Padden, a Friday night. There is still some water over here on the trailway. A big puddle right through here. Gotta do something about that drainage. Here, a log right in the middle of nowhere. So no friendly ducks today, but we do find a little dandelion. It's a nice one right there, isn't it? Yeah, there's some big dandies growing out here. Look how big this one is. I think it's a twofer right there, two of them in one bunch. So this is kind of a different area. I don't walk this far usually and show you guys this, but you're in for a treat. Friday night, we're doing a little extra for you. There's a look at the lake from a new perspective. It's kind of cool how it just forms such a perfect little half circle right there. It's a pretty nice piece of wood right there. Almost looks like a 2x4 or a railroad tie or something. It's a little wobbly. Alright, I've spotted some ducks. Well, I spotted one duck. Do you guys see him out there? The one lone duck. Is that the friendly duck? Let's walk that way. Maybe he'll say hello again. Looks like today he's content to just swim on by. Staying way out there. There was another little one over here that ducked under, I saw. So there's a few out here. But not much to show you guys other than that view of Lake Padden over there. That sun is looking pretty nice over that far end there. That's kind of where the fishing dock is. Someone left a little cinder block out of here. Maybe they were fishing sitting on that thing. You guys think there's any ants in there? What do you think? Or maybe some in this one. Any ants in there? Almost looks like that one broke off there and this one broke off up there. Something happened. I don't know. And maybe that one was cut off. Now this one definitely was cut. Now this was probably the best fishing spot you could ask for. Perfect little seat. Get your fishing pole, take a seat right there, and you cast out into the lake. You could sit here for hours. Look at that view. Not too bad, right? Alright, I think I've hit the end of where I can walk. I gotta get back on that trail, head back to the car, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this little look at Lake Padden. Pretty nice day out here today, so we gave you a little extra, but we're gonna hit the road, get back home, and put some extra time into listing. Like I said, we gotta make some of those good decisions regarding our business, my business, and get some listings up into those stores so that those profits keep rolling in and we can keep this thing going on. So that's the plan for tonight. Put some time and effort into listing and of course have some dinner, but stay tuned if you want to take a look at that. If not, hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell, and I thank you for watching. These guys crossing the road here.
Alright, I got home, had some dinner, got my gratitude video done, but no new listings, so we're going to start fresh in the morning. But I want to thank everybody for watching this one to the very end. Hopefully you'll come back for some more. I put these day in the life of a reseller vlogs out every morning. Try to get them out every morning so you always have something fresh to watch. So come on back and watch the next one. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
you.